Okay. All right, hopefully we're back. We lost the stream. I couldn't tell you how or why, but we did, and so I frantically ended it and restarted again. So this is the next end. So the previous end, Mare ended up getting one to make it 14-8. And now we're playing this last end, which it looks like Rachel is going to make a nice draw after a Mare Beath drive to take the shot and go up 15-8. Get the scoreboard up just momentarily. Okay. Hopefully we're back. I'm getting the okay from Southwest Division Counselor Jackie Hogan that we're back up and running. So only missed a minute or two of action, enough to, well, I don't know when it cut out, but as soon as I knew, I tried to get it back up in double time. So thanks for your patience, everybody. Get Kelly back on. I couldn't tell you what happened. I didn't touch it. Kelly didn't touch it. No idea. Last end had Rachel put a couple in, and then Mare had everything in the back, drove, managed to move the jack, kill it, holding two, and then Rachel drew through the pile to get shot. So now it's 15-8.
Rachel's opening draws.
Pretty good there. Really nicely done. Rachel's definitely finding her form. And Mare's the one kind of get a little, it kind of tends to go that way sometimes where I see that, you know, somebody gets there first and the other one kind of presses a little bit. And, the ebbs and flows. But Rachel now at 15, looking to get to 21 points. Again, sorry about the disconnect to reconnect. I couldn't tell you why. We touched nothing.
While we were away, Jordan Koss prevailed in her match for third place over Claire Day. Congratulations to Jordan. And also Julia Gallo prevailed in her match over Linda Eng for second flight.
So this is the only match going on the green here. Pretty good position there by Rachel. I don't think it's quite second shot. They're asking right now to be sure. I think it's just one.
We do have the Southern Hemisphere Championship between Joyce Filippini and Johannesburg and Jess behind us. They're at 13-12. And I didn't see which one was leading.
Okay. Well, it's just one down now. So Mare's just trying to draw around that front bowl or get another second in. We're just trying to get the picture painted with getting information from Jim. So I think she's looking to try and get a second in, ideally right behind the jack. Just a little short, just a little bit of an overcorrection. Mare's just down one. Shot bowl, come on the angle. You get an idea, another angle of how that's sitting. It's maybe a foot or so. Don't know if she wants to try and play it through. Looks like what she's trying. I don't want to promote that one in though. Yep, she hit the correct side of it. Probably still just one. Rachel is going to stick to the backhand, just kind of float it between her own two bowls now, I think would be ideal, even if she... Main thing is to get around the front bowls and not touch those in front. Just kind of sit on that back bowl's okay, or right here at the jack. This is position A right there. Beautiful. Beautiful bowl there. Beautiful bowl there. It's hoping to get a Okay, I at least got a like so somebody sees that we're back. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that we were live. And again, apologies. I have no idea what happened. I'd say overheating, but nothing changed in the last 10 minutes. That's how I could get back on. Gremlins.
Gremlins. But it's good to
somewhere.
hear somebody likes us, Scott.
Good to hear. All right, well, we're checking out. Thank you to one of our sponsors, Barry Bowling Systems. David Aaron, the general manager, doing a banner sponsor here at all our venues. Thank you very much to Barry Bowling Systems for their continued sponsorship. All right, here's Mare. I think she's... wonder if she's going to just try and draw and see if she can float it between the two bowls. And just a pure draw is what this looks like here. Inside half of that bowl would be good. And she... oh! Don't know if she got it in for her. She was just the inside half of that might have been enough, and she just did a little too square. I'm going to take the one out here and see about the second.
I don't know if we have a three-way measure. Nope.
Two. So it is 2. So Rachel gets the 17 to 8. Now she's at that magic mark where any end can be the last one. 4 away. All right. Thank you to the Nixon Group. Amy and Tim Nixon, the owners, exclusive sponsor of the U.S. Open tournament shirts. Local realtors here in Sun City. I kind of specialize in the active retirement community, so I know lawn bowlers, a lot of them are retired or looking to retire. If you're in the area here and looking to move, or if you're out of the area and looking to come here, the Nixon Group's who you want to reach out to try and find a place to live. Thank you to Nixon Group. All right, Rachel Wolfenden at 17, Mare Beath 8. See if Rachel's got a good draw here. The pace looks pretty good. Really nice. Rachel's just really finding her form here. Kind of forcing Mare to be playing the conversions now. And Mare's happened to, chomping a piece of it, but not necessarily getting shot out of it. And kind of a slow bleed. Not bad pace by Mare, but down 1 to Rachel. We played 17 ends. Rachel's won 11 of them. Mare 6. Another good draw here by Rachel. That'll make 2. See Mary switch over. She's going to stick with the backhand or switch over to the forehand and try and play it through.
So what is that backhand shot? Just try and miss?
I think she's just trying to shave it like it could be just a jack or bowl shot that she's trying to play to hit there. I mean, with that bowl just in front, that seems to be but she doesn't have the pace for it.
It just seems to find an elbow out in front and all of a sudden it's coming across the head.
I mean, it could be that she just really doesn't like the other hands for some reason. So sometimes it's like, I'll just take what I can get on the hand that I can control. Rachel trying to draw a third one in here. Looks like she's done it. Probably 3. The other thing Mare could be doing is just trying to come to that pile now of the balls if she wants to stick to the sand. Again, I think it's either the draw is to there or she could play a pressing shot and get to the jack or the shot ball. Looks like she's eyeballing that pocket. Yeah, she's got it this time.
Might be shot.
Might be shot, but I don't think so. I think she cut it to 1. Tim Roth, our marker's having a look here. Yeah. Well, Rachel's drawn 3 really good ones, so I don't think she's going to get away with it or get away from doing it. All she's got to do is just kind of arrive on Mare's and push it through. Just sliding by. Mare's going to have a look. Jeez. Don't know. I think she could play the other hand and try and rest that bull out and take the jack. She could try again to play across the head like she did.
But either hand's still a draw for one. Doesn't look like there's a multiple crooked scoring opportunity there. Crooked number.
So this key moment of the game brought to you by S-Parms. Chloe Stewart, the general manager. S-Parms donated product gift pouches from S-Parms for all the gold and silver medal winners in all the events. They have sleeve sun protection, shoulder wraps, also things for face, hands, and legs. Thank you for sponsorship, S-Parms. All right, Mare's up. She's got a good look at the head now. Still thinking about what she wants to do. Yeah, you can see her kind of...
6-7.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, surprised she didn't switch to this sooner myself, but this looks like the play. Maybe she might just not like this hand. I don't know. Just doesn't want to touch that front blue one. Which she didn't do, but I don't know if she had the weight. You're going to get a measure here. Mare seems to like hers.
Hovering over is umpire Jim Roth.
Yeah, Jim Roth could always just come in and just step in. It's like, you want me to help you here? But one thing I liked is that the ladies didn't like go get their fingers out and say, oh, is it this or this? It's just, I mean, before even Mare came out, you could see that Rachel was just getting her tape out. She knows it's going to be a measure, so she just gets it out. And it's like, somebody's going to have to measure it. But so I might as well I'll just start. Must be really close. Wonder if they're just going to grab Jim. Okay, you do it, Jim.
Yeah, I heard I'll try again. I don't think either one of the two of them are ever going to concede.
All right. So thank you to this measure brought to you by
Our friends
Henselite USA. Jimmer Weiss Opal's here at the U.S. Open, and Bulls booth vendor sponsor. They were here for the check-in and practice days for the bowlers, so they could see everything. The highest quality lawn bowls and accessories. If you're wanting to look for custom solution or bowls, Jimmer will be happy to help you out with Henselite USA. So you can get check their website out at henseliteusa.com. Oh, it must be close.
Right.
And again, another big thank you to the Bulls Development Fund for their sponsorship of us here at the live streaming booth. And I just mean by the tent, they are not paying us a fee, I assure you. We're working for free and for fun. But if you want to help support Bulls in the United States, the Bulls Development Fund lets you have a tax-deductible donation. So go to bullsdevelopmentfund.org. All right, the measure is done. The scorecards are being added. It's apparently a secret. And it's one more for Rachel. She crawls ever closer, making it 18-8. And she's now won 12 out of the 18 ends played. 3 points away from the title. I think all the other games are finished now.
There's still that game behind us,
Oh, you still have that one going on?
the Southern Hemisphere Championship, I'm calling it. Joyce from Burnstow in South Africa, Jess from Invermay in Tasmania, Australia.
All right, Joyce. Rachel a little short. We saw Joyce earlier this morning. She's kind of parlayed it all the way to the final now.
Right.
See if Mare can slide by this bowl. She's really kind of running out of time here. She can't afford hit too many bumps here. Mare's got to get 13 before Rachel gets 3. Rachel looking for the adjustment length. Good ball there. Nearly, I thought she was going to hit that square, and it just had like the slightest little wiggle at the end.
Give it a hip check instead of a head on. But I think it's shot if I read Mr. Roth's signal.
So Mare's switching over. Just needs a small adjustment on her weight. And just a little heavy, so no change there. Rachel's holding one.
Yep.
Another good draw here by Rachel. Jeez. Really well done there. Now that makes two. They'll probably be attacking here from this hand. Try a chop lie shot. There's the chop. There's the lie. That's well done. Beautiful bowl by Mare Beath. Take a shot here. She's a master at doing that chop lie shot. I've watched it many, many times. There's Rachel. She looks a little narrow here. Oh, she's a little narrow and short. Okay. Well, Mare's got one more to go, and I think she's holding one. I think she's probably coming up to see if she can get a little extra besides just another draw for one. I think she's going to be disappointed. She might be looking to see which hand. She could come through, and I think just a little rest on the back blue bowl just to turn it over might be enough. That's what she's looking at, to see if she can get her front one in. So have one bowl instead of getting her two to get to three. That's probably what she's eyeballing. But, man, she doesn't want to move that jack. So I could see her, to me, I'm thinking it's a play on the forehand, kind of around, coming to her own bowl. And then she's got something as a backstop that she could just kind of hit and stay. Not a chop line, just kind of arriving to it and just kind of hit and flop it over and stay for two.
There's always pressure to get multiple points.
But she's going to stick with the backhand. It's a little dangerous because she doesn't want to move that jack. The other alternative is she could push her own front bowl in from this hand. That's an option too.
She could follow it for three.
Yep.
Just like
she just play another chop lie again. That was what she opted for instead. So those are the two options she had. She could play that same shot, and she's probably got two in. And don't know if she got three though. She'll take the two though.
Yep.
So gets to double digits. Bite of the elephant there. So it's now 18-10. Again, she just played the chop lie, so I think she was kind of favoring to try and do it again and just do it on her own ball. Just a little risky, But as I've said before, she's very, very good at that shot.
We had a match like this yesterday. Granted, it was fours where they needed twos, and ones, and got them all.
Yeah, that was a pretty incredible comeback last night in the men's fours final.
Give me two ends is what Mare is hoping.
Yeah, team was up 17-10 with 4 ends to go, and the opponent's got 2-1-3-2 to take the title.
Yep.
Right. Mare's first, about a yard through. Oh, another good bowl. Rachel's really found her draw now. Always makes it hard when you get the first ball in.
But that didn't close down, Mare. She's got a couple ways to make it work.
Yeah, good weight, just a little narrow. Interesting to see what Rachel does here. She just tries the same thing. Trying really hard here. Needs to get underneath that bowl. Ooh, don't know if she made it or not. I don't think so. There's Mare in the backhand trying to play through this bowl, I think. You can see the wait for it. Just kind of a jack or bowl shot there. Trying, not necessarily a chop line, just trying to play through. And just got to be interesting. Got to be careful or not. I think she'd love another draw, but things are starting to pile up against her in the back. I mean, she does have her last bowl, so it's not such a concern. I think she pushed Mare in for a shot there. Not sure. I don't think Rachel might still be holding. Their ladies are going to have a look-see here.
Well, we have a moment. Update on the Southern Hemisphere Championship. Joyce from Bernstein, Johannesburg, 15. And Jess from Invermay, Tasmania, Australia, 14. Game day 18. Either one of them could end it on any end.
I could see Mare again trying that jack or bull shot on the forehand. She's been liking the backhand here. And then chop and lie that ball out is probably a pretty good play. She can get the jack on this side, but she's got to get some of it. Oh, just turned it over. Just turned it over. Rachel's got one, and I don't think she's going to play her last one. Yeah, Rachel's decided to pick it up and just take the one that she had, so she'll go up 19-10. I think she had a chance to get another one, but I think she just didn't want to take the chance here.
All right.
Well, it's been a while, so in case you don't know who we are, I'm Scott Roberts, Bowls USA Hall of Fame member. Kelly Warren, Bowls USA treasurer and Southwest Division treasurer. We're your commentators. And our two-man crew. Been setting everything up, tearing everything down all week. Hope you've been enjoying the coverage. Sorry about the glitches. It is very hot here, and electronics plus heat equals problems.
Right. Tomorrow we'll be back with the 3 rounds of men's pairs.
Yeah, it'll be finals days for the men's pairs. So similar to today and every day, we'll have a start the morning with a third flight quarter, then move to a second flight semi, and then finish with the championship final. Rachel's first, pretty good solid bowl here. 2 points away from the title. See, Mare can get all the way up and in. She really needs to start getting there early and often. Not too bad there. Maybe a foot, foot and a half. You can play this nice and positive here. Little touch on that ball and sit in for shot. That's well played. Well played to get a back ball. It's really nice. Fitting right behind. And good information from Jim Roth. He doesn't mess around. Not his first rodeo. wants to be nice and positive, kind of playing through that ball. She's going to get a piece of her
Get some
own.
help. Nope.
Yeah, just kind of slid by it. She's playing well. She can start to smell it. It could be barbecue, but I think it may be the title. So stay away from those yellow balls. Just slide it by here. And touching the jack's not terrible. Puts it in a good position here, protecting against the jack or bull shot. American knife that ball out. She'd be sitting 3. I think that's what she's eyeballing. Didn't miss by much. Nice controlled weight, though. I think Rachel will do well to get a second in here. So I think Mare's got second and third right now. Sitting on her will be okay. Just touching it to slow it down. All right, I think it's still on for Mare. Interesting choice here. Yeah, she's going to go have a look. So she could try and draw it to the bull, rest it out, but that probably only gets her 1. If she hits it and turns it over a couple times, she gets 3. But the danger is if she flicks that jack to those 2 bulls behind, they're shaking hands and it's over. I don't think she can get shot from the other hand. I mean, that's real risky because any jack movement does not help her at all. I mean, maybe if it went dead sideways, it might help her.
So she has to win 11-2 from here. Maybe it's worth that 3-point opportunity, and
otherwise you're just shaking hands.
Yeah.
You're just done. Like, I got to make something happen because there's no way I'm going to get it, be able to win that many ends in a row. I could see that world. All right, she's very good at this chop lie, but I think it's just hanging out on her. Well, that'll be 1 more for Rachel. Gets to 20. 20-10 now. Rachel's now won 14 of the pretty consistent. I mean, she's got 2 out of every 3 ends and 2 out of every 3 points. And now Mare needs to go on a tear and get 11 points in a row. It can be done. It has been done. It just can't happen now.
And Rachel showed she's got all the clubs in the bag. She started out drawing well, and when Mare all of a sudden started hitting the draw, she went to her weighted game and broke it up, and then went back to draws and finesse shots after she stopped that momentum.
Pretty heavy here with the first one. Well through. Healthy 3 yards through there for the first. So wide open for Mare. Good time for Mare to start clamping down and get to the jack. The first bowl put pressure on Rachel. I mean, because Rachel didn't do it there, so you could just hammer it and then keep it, and then hammer it and keep it, and hammer it and keep it. That's the recipe for trying to get a bunch of points. Rachel needs to drop the 3 yards here. Yeah, really nice draw. Not bad there.
Nope.
2.5 feet behind. Mare looking for an adjustment here. Okay, good. We got our first game, first comment. What a game. Way to go, Rachel. Good. I'm glad we're up. Oh, Mare, don't want to be short here. Unfortunate. Healthy yard short there. It's our first comment since our unnatural break. Well, Rachel looking at just kind of absolute dagger on the bowl here. Yeah, right next to her other one, just creeping a little closer. Probably holding shot with that one, I think. Maybe 2 feet through. Mare's still got room to draw, though. here. Very close.
Flopping.
God, just kind of floated by. Rachel wants to know whether she's holding or not. I think she might be, but yep, she is, according to Jim.
Mare has last bowl.
Yep, Mare.
Rachel's first bowl on the
Yeah,
tee.
you could just see it behind Jim's feet there on the angle. So Rachel's got one in the back here. Just looking to try and drop those other couple feet and just try and get one right on the jack here. Yeah, a little short. She might have forgotten that Mare's got another bowl left. All right, Mare's last. Needs to get this in. Gets a piece of the jack, hits her own. Oh, gets two. Gets two out of it, I think. Still life. Still life. All right.
Got it.
Two for Mare.
Standing O.
20-12 now. So that's two. She needs 9 more.
She got the first one.
Yeah, but now Rachel will have last bowl the rest of the match.
We were talking about that earlier. You're trying to mount a comeback, and if you keep getting in, you got to keep giving that last shot.
Try and get some comments in. Jody saying, great bowling, Rachel, keep it up. And again, my home club, Laguna Beach with the smiley face. Doing what we can here. I think we lost camera 3 now. One of our cameras is probably overheated. So we're going with 3 now, seeing what survives. Oh, very nice. That's what you need. Get that first bowl, pound it, pound that jack, boom, boom, boom. Put the pressure on. Rachel's just going to play a jack or bowl shot. Oh, right between. Unreal. See, this is what it does. Then they're pressing, and now you're just put another one in. Yeah, something. Make sure you're behind. Because you know with the shot she's playing, I think she would have preferred to be in the quadrant where that other bowl is, because you know that's what Rachel's going to try and do. Is she could freewheel it and just kind of play whatever she wants with weight wise. I mean, yeah, a little more of a drawing shot there to get to second. Mare, I don't think like that one. It's going to send her back to the bank for a water here. Don't know if she was intentionally trying to get a block in there. I don't think so, because she just seemed to turn with disgust. Rachel might just fire at this. Wouldn't shock me with this hand. Yep, there it is. Don't worry, we don't want to hit her own bowl out. And then still might be holding second. But a lot of room to draw for Mare for a second shot. Rachel doesn't have anything particularly close. Mare's going to have a look. I mean, any ball could be her last. I'm going to try and turn off the...
It was the golf cart beeping. Thought it was a camera alarm.
Oh, is that what happened? I can't hear any of that stuff. Yeah, that one's gone. I'll reduce our bandwidth now. All right, well, Mare's got one. She could either protect against the back. Depends on how many she's holding. I think she'd do well to just draw another one. Probably not too close that she could take both out with one. It was being so still, I wanted to make sure our camera wasn't frozen again. Yeah, this is the other thing. I was wondering if she was going to come back to these other two just to keep Rachel honest. Oh, she didn't make it here. Well, Rachel's got one more, and any point she gets wins her the title. The mare's been bowling a lot longer than I have, but I'm just not sure what that bowl did for her.
Got her second shot, maybe.
Possible. I mean, she may have been trying to draw a second that wasn't close so that she couldn't take both out with one.
But behind, as you say, in that quadrant.
Yeah. Rachel's going to try and come crosshead, I think, and either get the jack or the bull here. A little positivity, trying to hit one or the other. Not far away. Tap. Did it stay, though? Oh, pretty good bull. If it's in, she wins. And she did. Wow, look at that.
What a match.
What a match. Great bowling. Your 2025 U.S. Open Women's Singles Champion, Rachel Wolfenden. Valiant effort by Mare Beath. Thanks to Jim Roth for doing the marking. And we're going to get everything out of here before it melts. Kelly, you're going to try and take a quick peek on the...
Trying to find out what happened in
the Southern Hemisphere Championship.
In the summer. It appears to be over. I just don't see. Give me a moment. I'll go get that score before we sign off.
Okay. We'll wait for Kelly to give everybody so you can know what it was. But Rachel Wolfenden, great bowling there. Mare Beath always very solid. But Rachel was just a little too much today. I appreciate the kind words, Alan, and for the folks at Laguna Beach. It's nice to get 10 compliments for every criticism, so thank you all. But the main thing is congratulations to Rachel, a very well-deserved championship. Kelly's off looking to see about the Southern Hemisphere title, and I think he's rolling in now to let everybody know who won that.
Just from Canada.
Just got it.
All right. Go ahead, Kel.
Thank you. So, Jess McMullen from Invermay, Tasmania, in South Australia, Australia, apologies, just won in her match with Joyce Filippini from Johannesburg. I didn't get the final score, apologies for that, but that would be Jess from Invermay winning the third flight championship.
Okay, well, that gets you updated, so hope you all enjoyed it. Sorry we had to break it up into two parts. We'll be playing with pain again tomorrow in the heat. We'll be doing all men's pairs tomorrow, similar kind of setup as today. So for Kelly Warren.
Thank you, Scott.
I'm Scott Roberts. Thank you all for being here, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.